Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, that the focus of this video is on this full coverage foundation and this brown smoky eye. So those will be the two parts of the videos that will be talk throughs, just to give you guys a little more in-depth information about it. And then everything else is just going to be like sped through normal video, no talking, just so you guys can get a little bit of extra information on those two things. So yeah, if you want to learn how to get this look and how to be full coverage, then just keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to be talking for the face portion of this makeup, and then everything else is going to be sped up. And I'm starting off with this skin serum. I got it in my BoxyCharm. It's my first time trying it out, and I actually kind of liked it. Then I'm just going to prime my face with this primer, and all the details and products will be listed in the description bar below. And don't forget that you can't really add on product after product after product on your face, or else if the products don't mix together well, they'll start to ball up and it won't make your makeup look that good. So don't do too many layers. Then we're going to put on the Milani 2-in-1 foundation with this flat brush, and I'm going to pack it on. Not really pack it, maybe that's not the right word, but I'm going to put it on with this brush. I feel like it's thicker that way when you paint it on, basically, rather than using a brush to put it on, or rather than dabbing it on with a beauty blender. I feel like this way it's just better when you want full coverage. Then I'm going to let the foundation sit. I'm going to let it sit there for maybe 5 minutes or so, and just to let it get thick. The longer you let a cream or a liquid sit on your face, the thicker it gets. You don't want it to dry, but you do want it to get a little thicker. So I just wait a little while, and then I use a buffing brush or a foundation brush, and I start to blend it out. I do not do circular motions when I want this like type of full coverage. I do not like really try to buff it in there. I kind of stipple it and drag it down. Like, I don't know if you can see the technique, but I'm not dragging it hard. I'm just quick motions down, so that way I don't take away any of the product that I just put on. It's also the reason why I don't use a beauty blender to blend it out, because beauty blenders their purpose is to give you a more natural finish, so it takes away excess product, excess foundation when you use that, and I don't want that excess to go away. I want all of it to stay there and cake up and look thick, because that's the look that I'm going for here. Okay, and this is the part that brings the face together. As you can see, I have dark spots, and this is actually my better side. We're going to take this Kiko Milano face concealer, which is really, really thick and inexpensive. I suggest you all try it out. And we are going to pack this on the face. I rub my finger all in it and get like a lot on my finger, and then I just dab it on. I'm not brushing it down. I'm not like trying to blend it out right now. I'm just putting it on my face. And it might look like it's going to be hard to blend or something. I think it looks like almost the exact color, but that's fine. And now I'm going to put this concealer under my eye, which has a pink undertone. It's going to cancel out any dark spots that I have under my eyes. And we're going to let both of those concealers sit on my face for another 5 or so minutes. So if you're in a rush, you should not be doing this look. Then while those are sitting, I'm going to highlight the high points of my face. And then after blending this out, I realized that I didn't like the way this looked. I feel like it looked really gray and ashy on my face. And then I switched back over to my favorite concealer, which is the Urban Decay Weightless Concealer. And that's what you'll see me put on right now. Okay, now some time has passed and we are ready to blend in this concealer. Now, I am doing this a specific way. I am pressing it into my skin, as you can see, except I'm doing it a lot faster. I'm not dragging it down. I'm not like buffing it in circular motions. No, because I want the product to stay exactly where I put it. So I'm pressing it into my skin, and only around the edges will I drag it down a little bit just to blend it in. But on the middle part where I want the most coverage on the dark spots, I'm literally just pressing it into my skin to help it melt, to help it everything look better, more natural, all of that jazz. And I'm just going to do that with the other side. I think it looks so nice when you just see it blended out. It literally just blends like a dream. Like the edges, if you just see the difference, like where the edge is going, where the line's going, you don't even know. I should have taken an actual picture for you guys, but here is a freeze frame of the foundation that I put on and how you can still see the dark spots, and then with the concealer and how you cannot see the dark spots anymore, and that's the difference. Now I'm just going to set that concealer right away with some translucent powder. I'm just packing it on there, and I'm going to let that sit. I guess I'll dust it away in a little bit. We're not really letting that sit too long. I don't want it to look like gray on my face since I'm putting on so much. Did you guys forget that we had this concealer under our eyes sitting here? Because we got to blend that out now. I use this one with a pink undertone just to help cancel out the dark undertones. If you're lighter than me, you should also use pink. If you're my skin tone, you really should be using more of a peach, but I use a pink. And if you're darker than me, you should be using an orange to cancel out those darkness if you have dark spots or dark under your eyes. Those are the colors that you guys should be using. No need to pretend. She got a little bit of trouble with her friends. Some little dream and ride your best. You don't smoke, but it's cool with your friends. Summer city with your girls on the weekend. 17 nights, I out past 10. House party 10, turn up with your mans. Arguments all day with your friends. Just to go out, gotta wait for this shit. Gotta realize you're high school girls. Don't matter how you put it, used to fuck niggas. Alright, I'm going to prime my eyes with some concealer, and then I'm just going to set it with some regular translucent powder just so the eyeshadows look great on top of it. I'm going in with this peach color as my transition shade, and I'm brushing it all over the crease, really making it orange, or if you're a darker skin tone, use a darker color. And then I'm going to go in with this greeny color. It's like a greenish brown. It's really, really nice. And I'm going to use that as like a second transition color, I guess. It's a really nice transition color for the brown that I'm using because it's brown with like a green undertone or green with a brown undertone. It's so nice. So then I'm going to start packing on the brown. I didn't use a base for this. I don't know why. I should have, but it came out fine. It came out good without it. So it's fine. I'm packing it on as much as you need, as high as you need it on your eyelid. And then I'm going to start to blend it out with the brush. First, I'm blending it out with nothing on it. And then eventually I'm going to go back in with that brownish green color. And I'm going to use that to blend out the edges as well, which is going to really help it blend and look seamless. Then I'm going to go under my eye with those two colors, except I'm putting the darker brownish green just on the outer skirts. Outer skirts? Just on the outer third of the eye. To clean up the eyeshadow look, I'm just packing on some powder and then I'm going to dust it away in like 30 seconds. It really gives you like a clean look, the same way you do this trick anywhere else on your face. And I'm just going to dust it away real quick. And that is the in-depth talk for the eyes, I guess. This is the completed look, and I hope you guys really enjoyed, and I hope some of my foundation and concealer techniques work for you. Not that they're like special techniques that no one knows about, but yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.